Hello, welcome at the European Center for Law and Justice in Strasbourg. Today we are speaking to you about the issue going on in Montenegro. We are very concerned about the situation in Montenegro, as we have just learned that the family of the member of the Assembly of the Council of Europe and member of the Parliament of Montenegro from the opposition, Mr. Milan Knežević, his family has just been arrested by the police this morning. Milan Knežević is a member of the opposition in Montenegro. He was our host yesterday at the Council of Europe when we organized with European Center for Law and Justice a conference denouncing the new law in Montenegro against the Orthodox Church. Mr. Knežević is the attorney of Milan Knežević in Montenegro. Unfortunately, Mr. Knežević was not allowed to come to Strasbourg yesterday to the Council of Europe, as his passport has been withdrawn by the authority. Today the situation is difficult because December 27th last year, the Parliament of Montenegro adopted a law aimed at nationalizing the Orthodox Church in order to create a kind of alternative and fake church. It's also aimed at nationalizing all the properties of the church and reducing the right of the parents to educate their children, forbidding the establishment and running of schools by Christian or religious communities. The regime in Montenegro is problematic. The same person is in charge of the country since early 1990s. This regime not only wants to reduce the influence of the Orthodox Church in Montenegro, but also to promote a kind of alternative church. We have organized yesterday in Strasbourg at the Council of Europe a conference in order to expose this law and denounce it in front of the members of the Assembly and in front of diplomats of the Council of Europe. We had to suffer and to endure some pressures in order to cancel this conference. However, we maintain it. As I just said, Milan Knežević was not able to come because his passport was withdrawn by the authorities. The members of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe and of the diplomats were shocked when they learned about this law. Such a law is not acceptable in Europe. A large number of members of the Assembly have signed a written declaration denouncing this law and urging the government in Montenegro to repeal it. We hope it will repeal it, or we hope the Constitutional Court of Montenegro will not allow this law to continue to be enforced. We will continue to fight against this law, as it is not acceptable that in Europe a country has such provisions. They are directly against all the rules in terms of freedom of religion and the right of the parents to educate their children. We ask you to sign a petition we are just putting online on our website eclg.org that is urging the Assembly of the Council of Europe as well as the European Parliament to take action against this law right now in Europe. So please sign this petition. Everybody can do it. It is an official process of petition. Therefore, it means that your name, your signature will be given to those institutions, asking them to do action, to take action. We know members of the Parliament, both in Strasbourg and Brussels, who want to act. So please support Montenegro today. It is important. We know it is not a big country, but what is going on in this country is very important for all Europe. Montenegro is part of the Council of Europe and is a candidate to the European Union. We cannot let the Christians in this country continue suffer from this kind of neo-communist regime that is in place in Montenegro from before the fall of the Berlin Wall. So please help us to defend the church in Montenegro and to have a change in this country.